What's good, friendly ghosts? So, we finally got confirmation for what the remake game is going to be. They're going to be remaking Demon Souls for PlayStation 5. Bluepoint Games, a remake. So it finally seems like this long dream, this long pipe dream for Legend of Dragoon has finally come to an end. I'm here, I'm not here to try to make this doom and gloom. A lot of people are sad, they're depressed, they're dispirited. And you just kind of want to just cry out and like, why, Lord, why? Why do we need another Souls game? Why can't you throw us a bone? But I'm here to tell you that it's not all doom and gloom. We've lost the battle. I'm sounding like language is sounding like all a weird twang to it. We've lost the battle, but we didn't lose the goddamn war, y'all. So you don't get all depressed like that. Don't be, don't take it out on the developers of the game, the company. Don't burn your bridges, man. Cool it on that, man. Don't burn the bridges, because this is following the original script. Now, we originally was of the impression that Demon Souls was going to be the game, and that Legend of Dragoon was being teased to being a follow-up project. That was the original consensus, so let's not get doom and gloom just yet, alright? Now, somewhere along the lines, that got twisted and misconstrued into that maybe Legend of Dragoon is going to be that secret project that they're working on. Oh my god, it could be coming out 2020. And even I got dragged along the way, but it was always originally Demon Souls. Okay, follow-up project. Maybe it could be Legend of Dragoon. Alright, so we're still following the script here. It's not over just yet. Now, it could be over because there is a rumor, but let me get this off my chest first. I'm happy that the game revealed was Demon Souls. I'm happy that it was, because there were some rumors and leaks that it would be some other games, like Legacy of Kain was one of the rumors, one of the leaks, quote unquote. Another one was Crass and not Crass, Jak and Daxter. So those were two leaks that were confirmed from 4chan, reliable source, that Bluepoint Games was working on. And I'm happy that it's not those two games, not to drag on those two games. I'm sure they're great games, but with it being Demon Souls, we're still following the script, We're not in the worst timeline just yet, although it may seem like it. So yeah, I'm here just to try to lighten the mood. Yeah, it's disappointing, and there are rumors. I am concerned, I am concerned down the line, because that poem that they released, like not one but two, I wanted to discredit that and say like there's no way they're working on two games. But now I'm hoping that they're working on two games. I mean, they're going to make more games. It's just a fact. Unless the industry shuts down abruptly, they're going to make more games. But I am concerned that one of the other rumors that Bloodborne was also a project that they're going to be involved with. That is my biggest concern, because then that poem, not one but two, returned from Shadow. I hate poems, man. I hate that I'm even bringing this up as a factual or as any sort of evidence or credentials of fuck it. That rumor that maybe Bloodborne is a game that they're also involved with. That could be number two, not one but two, returned from Shadow. So it could be both remakes, remasters, both projects. Could be Souls games. You know, so that's my worry, that the next game is going to be Bloodborne, and it's also going to be involved with Bluepoint. That is my biggest worry. Although we're still in the proper timeline. We're following the script. You know, the pipe dream of Dragoon 2020, 2021, that's probably gone. You know, and the next project, who knows, it may be sometime 2022 that we get, or 2023, you know. It may be like 2 or 3 years down the line from now. But let's not burn bridges, because it's still a chance. And the lifeline of Legend of Dragoon is still primarily and only with Bluepoint at this point. They're the only one who's ever sold any interest in the game. And let's not forget that Legend of Dragoon had somewhat of a renaissance this year, the past year. So let's not forget that and let that get lost in the sauce. So keep your heads up. It's not over yet, and we will see eventually. There is still hope. The war is not over yet. We can still come up clutch. You know, like I try to joke a lot, and maybe the tone is inappropriate for the mood, but you know, it really, you know, it got to be, you know, I'm down to, you know, I joke about it, but you know, I'm feeling it, you know, but just like disappointment and just, you know, Dispirited, you know, stuff like that. And I see the people who are complaining about what they saw from the Demon Souls trailer, you know, like already, like the trailer like just came out like 2 to 3 minutes ago, and there's people who are complaining about, you know, saying that this is why they didn't want a remake of the game, because they're going to ruin it and this and that. You know, they're not trustworthy to make our game. You know, there's just a lot of complaints and stuff like that, and it's just like I'm sitting here just like man, like you don't know how unbelievably happy I would be just to get a crumb, just to get one crumb, one sip, you know, of the treatment that you guys, you know, that this game is getting, you know, that your community is getting. Like, you just don't know just how happy that would make my soul. I wake up every single morning hoping that one day, that today, there's going to be something, any game. I don't care if it's a remaster, I don't care if it's a remake, I don't care if it's a sequel, if it's a prequel, if it's a mobile game, if it's a handheld game. I don't care if it's a cell phone wallpaper, if it's a comic book, if it's a manga, if it's a TV show, if it's a movie, a Netflix premiere, a comedy, a Barbie doll. I don't care. If it's if it's just a cameo, it doesn't matter. I just hope that there's something, you know, every single day that I wake up. I just hope that today is going to be the day, you know. And I was just like, you don't know what I would do to be in that position, to have that, you know, a company treating my game, you know, something that I hold very near and dear to my heart, and to treat it with the amount of love that they're getting. You know, you just don't know how elated I would be, you know. So I sit back and I look at it and like part of me, the heinous side of me wants to laugh at them, laugh and point, and it's like ha ha ha, you know, you know, that's one part of me wants to do that, and it's like, oh yeah, that's funny, hilarious, you get what you want and now you don't want it. You know, part of me wants to do that, but then the other half of me is just like, you guys you're so blessed, man, you're so blessed. I wish I were you, and I wish, you know, I wish. And then I just hang my head and shake my head, and I was like, man, you know, I look out the window, and you know, I create some metaphors looking at the sun in the sky, and the moon comes out, and I was like, yeah, it's another day. And maybe one day Sony's going to recognize us, and they're gonna realize that we care about this game, and they're gonna recognize that this game does exist. You know, they're going to listen. They're going to give us a bone. You know, like maybe one day they're going to recognize us. You know, yeah. But yeah, man, you know, it's got me down a bit. You know, I try not to show it. I try to stay uplifting and make jokes and hopefully put a smile on someone's face. You know, that's always the hope, you know. But yeah, I'm feeling some kind of way, not gonna lie. Some kind of way, gotta admit. Freaking girl, not bad, gotta admit. Just keep my head up, man, and you keep your heads up too, because I know there may be, you know, I will challenge you for this title. There may be people out there who love this game as much or more than I do. I will challenge you. I will fight you. I don't care if it's true or not. I will fight you. I will fight you in a game of chicken off the cliff, you know, on buffaloes. You want to step up to that challenge? I'll be there. I'll be there at 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock. Yeah, it's just rough, but like I said, like the positive part of me who makes all the you know, the not so serious tones, it's not over yet. You know, there's still a chance. There's still a chance, and I'm willing to hold out for that chance. And you may be saying, well, you're just making excuses to, you know, you're going to backup plans, you know, once this thing is crossed out, you're going to the next thing. Just give up already. Give up. You know, what's the point? Just give up. It's not going to happen. And I'll be like, my answer to you is, yeah, I am absolutely going to backup plan. Absolutely, I'm going to keep going. You know, if you want to give up, you know, then that's your decision. That's your decision. You know, that's cool. I'm gonna keep going. You know, and a lot of people who love the game are going to keep going. They're going to keep fighting until they can't fight no more. And that's just the way it's going to be. Keep going till the road runs out. And if the road does run out, then we're gonna just put in some community work and try to build a new road, you know, try to keep it going. It doesn't stop. It don't stop. Regardless of, you know, that, you know, it's not that hopeless. Like, there is actually a chance still. There's still a chance, no matter how slim and how invisible it may seem. I still believe. No matter how much Sony wants to lock me up in a prison, pretend like we never happened. You know, no matter how much they try to silence us, quote unquote, make the sound all political, we have larger voices, and we have a lot of heart on our side. So that's going to be something that's going to stay and outshine, no matter how many muzzles they try to trap us, you know, beneath. I don't know what to say, man. You know, it seems sad, but it's not that sad. You know, that's, yeah, okay. Look, if it means anything, you know, I'm offering you a hug right now. Okay, bring it in. Let's have a group hug right now. All right, don't touch me. Okay, but just like an air hug, you know. Just all right. Now dap it up. You know, invisibly. You better be wearing gloves. One thing I do disagree with is that there are some people who are saying that Demon's Souls definitely needed the remake more than Legend of Dragoon, and I'm just looking sideways and like what? Like dog, what? Let's not get too crazy, homie. Let's not get too loco, homie. Like, let's call it for what it is. Legend of Dragoon, the hope ain't over. Keep your hopes up. But I did make a bet that if LOD was deconfirmed, it was not happening. I did make a bet that I would play Shadow Hearts and Maximo but I'm also gonna throw Legend of Goku, Legacy of Goku 2 on the Game Boy Advance, and maybe I'll even throw in Mortal Kombat Deception. So those are the games that I'm gonna have to cop up and play to deal with depression. You know, that's the depression escape plan. You know, so if you're interested in that, most of those games are going to be played blind, except for DBZ and Mortal Kombat. So yeah, keep your hopes up and keep up the good fight. Don't burn no bridges. You still got something to look forward to down the line, and we will see. It's been a great year for LOD, and let's continue to let it be a great year, because the fire, the people who are talking about it, apparently there are people who are outraged and just blowing up a storm, and you know, I can't believe you didn't do LOD, you son of a bitch. You know, there are people just going outraged about it. So there's definitely a fire and a passion and there's an audience out there who are really, they're just, you know, they're about to, you know, I'm not gonna make it about to protest, man. They about to, you know, raise some pitchforks, but let's cool it down, man. Let's not burn the bridges. They could be already working on it for all we know. They could already be working on Legend of Dragoon for all we know. Let's cool it down. Time will tell, but let's keep it up. You know, keep the good word out there that this game exists. People want to forget that the game exists. People, they want to see us down. They want to bash on us and brag on us and act elitism. You know, there's people who want to see you down. So don't let that happen. Let's just rise up and meet them and beat them. You know what we represent, and that's just being good-willed people. Good-willed people. Holla back, you know. The law of attraction. Hey, that's how I live every day. Attract what you put out. I guess the only way to end this is with the good old song that we all play every time that we're hopeful about this subject. And with that, I bid you guys further ado. May peace be with. Always keep your heads up. Deuces, still supposed to adios, stay cool. And if you like my content, be sure to show some love. But always and always be sure to show some love to the people that matter to you. This is ITOwl telling you not all hope is lost. We're following the original script. Keep your heads up, my dogs, my soldiers, my sisters, my brothers. The fight's not over. I'm gonna keep going until I drop. I'll be here. And you look around, you'll see people in the community who cares just as much. There's a petition that's still going. I believe you can still sign it. You should check it out. There's over 20K. Spread the word, the good word, and let's keep going. Let's keep going. And may peace be with. Be cool. Peace. And much love.